What's up, Smoking Riders fam? Today we got a good show for you. We are here at the best cigar pub in Drums, PA. We came out here last year on the bikes. It was a beautiful ride, the scenery, and even in the car, it's a beautiful ride and scenery. So come on with us while we go inside, get a tour of the place, and show you what's happening. Best Cigar Pub.
Of the humidor and show you what we have going on back there. All right. So bestcigarprices.com is our sister company, and we are the 4th largest cigar distributor in the country. Everything that gets placed online, every order that gets ordered from Best Cigar Prices gets picked right from here and shipped right from this building. All of customer service is handled here, marketing is handled here, web development, we do it all in-house. So we added the pub to the front of it, and it's the first brick and mortar customer-facing entity of this business. You know, we realized we had all this space that just wasn't being used, so we decided to build a flat, and that's what they're doing right now. They're finishing that section of it. All right, so this room is the only smoking lounge that exists in this part of the building. So when we built this was the room that we were hosting local politicians, cigar vendors, cigar celebrities, anybody that was coming through that was doing any kind of business with us, we would bring them here for like kind of a cigar lounge type of experience.
And this is a really interesting picture here too. This is a good nice before and after of what the pub was before we built it, and then what it is right now. That was, you know, it was never meant to be anything customer facing. We weren't ever, part of the business plan was never to actually build a retail store, but people would come to the front of the building and knock on the door, and they'd see the return label of Drums, Pennsylvania. They're like, "Hey, can I buy cigars here?" I guess, you know, sure. Like, we were never set up for that. So we would put the order in, and somebody would run back and tell them to not to ship it, and then we would figure out how to make change. And then it kind of grew into a little makeshift retail store. We put some cabinet humidors up, and that we outgrew that.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth. That's what it was. Almost no marketing, just kind of seeing how it went, and it progressed into building this. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the patio, or excuse me, deck. Covered and heated. There are 2 heaters here. Beautiful view of the mountain, especially when it gets a little greener. The fall time when the leaves change is really something. And then there's access right to the putting green over here. When we first opened in December of 2019, most of this was lounge. All of these, there were love seats and couches, all these leather, beautiful leather chairs were all over it. This was supposed to be the lounge portion of it, and downstairs was supposed to be primary dining. Then COVID hit 3 months later, and we realized it was like the opposite of social distancing. So we had to spread everything out. So we put more tables up here, and the business sort of pivoted to become more of a dining focus with cigars, and that's kind of what we went with, and that's what's been working very well for us, is that we've been pairing unique cigars in our massive cigar inventory with all the unique food that we do, and cocktails, and good coffee, and everything else that goes along with it. So it's a total experience. It's not just a cigar lounge.
Right, that's the nice thing about it, because most places you go to, the restaurant and the smoke lounge is completely separate. You can't smoke anywhere anymore.
That's right.
So this is one of the few places where you can smoke right at your table after your meal.
This wall back here we call our cigar museum. It just has a ton of great information about the cigar industry, its growth, what it actually takes to take a cigar from its tobacco seed all the way through the shelf of a cigar, flavor profiles, how to light and cut a cigar correctly. It's a really unique piece of artwork that we created.
tour. That was the Best Cigar Pub in Drums, PA. Fabulous food, fabulous people. The next time you're in the area, make sure you stop by and see them. They're good people, good environment, nice humidor, excellent food. Stop by and see them. That's Drums, PA, Best Cigar Pub. Smoking riders, smoke them if you got them.